Hey guys, welcome to today's 1/6 Galaxy video. Today we are just taking a look at a comparison between the Infinity War version and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier version of Bucky Barnes. Our reason for this is if you're in the group you would have seen that Pop Culture discounted the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Bucky down to $250, which is amazing. And then I used the $50 pennies to bring them down to $1.99. So I'm just going to look over the differences. I was a little bit worried in getting the Winter Soldier one, just simply for the fact that the blogger pics and stuff didn't look all that good, and then a lot of people kept saying how much it looked like Rob Stark, etc. But in hand, it's actually a pretty damn good sculpt, and I think I almost prefer his new look to the Infinity War one. Anyway, so let's take a look. You can see that both figures do have that arm. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier one, you can see the black and the gold is a little bit more glossier, looks a little bit newer. Maybe it's just because Hot Toys got their paint apps better in between the time, I don't know. You can see that the vest is obviously quite different while keeping a lot of similarities. So obviously one of them, it still has the metal arm, and then of course we've got the long sleeve. Less padding on the new one though. So you can see these tactical shoulder pieces there, which this one does not have. Then coming back down, the newer one does have a tactical belt where the older one does not, I believe, unless it's under the shirt. No. So both figures do include a knife. However, the Infinity War one you can see has a holster for it, where the new one does not. But either way, just showing off that they do have the similar accessories. Obviously quite a different color scheme, as we can see. We also have the cargo pants as opposed to the black tactical pants. Both have the exact same weapon. As I said, both come with a knife. We have gauntlets on both. I don't believe it's the same gauntlet though, no. So the Infinity War one has more of a Wakanda gauntlet, of course, where he's not going to need that because he's not in Wakanda anymore. It's more of a padded jacket gauntlet on this one. But yeah, I thought I'd just highlight the differences. Now, what kind of annoys me is obviously the show's called Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but they put Winter Soldier on the base because obviously that's who he is. But I would have preferred if they'd kept the Bucky Barnes that they've used for Infinity War. It's not a deal breaker, obviously, but it's just something I would have preferred. All right. So just looking at the sculpt here, you can see that it's looking pretty good, that it's Sebastian Stan. His long hair, it's got his beard going, everything. It's quite a good sculpt. Now, the blog, as I said, the blogger pics for this one weren't that great. But looking at the in hand, you can definitely tell that it's still Sebastian Stan. I wouldn't say that it's probably perfect, but I mean, he's lost his long hair, he's cleaned up, he's probably looking a lot less worn, more aesthetic, etc. So I do really like this. Now both of them, I can say the thing is that the two sculpts can't be interchanged between the figures, simply for the fact that one of them is a full head and neck sculpt, where one of them's just the head attached to the neck on a ball joint. but let's see if I can get in front of the camera here and just see if I can have both of them on at the same time without knocking anything. Which is quite difficult to do. Oh, we're not getting any focus there. Alright, let's see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, so overall, we can definitely tell it's the same guy. As I said, he definitely looks more refreshed, more refined in the short-head version, as you would expect him to be, because he's not just hanging out on his own anymore. Of course, we know that he's been going through the therapy and stuff in the show. Apologies if you haven't seen the show. But yeah, overall, I would definitely say that this guy is worth getting. And like I said, I only held off on him for so long because I was so impressed with this one, and the blogger pics of this one didn't look too great. But yeah, no, I really like it. As I said, I'll just see if I can highlight that difference in paint up there, so you can see that this one's much more noticeable, the black and the gold. But yeah, the knives are identical, I believe. The guns are identical, just something to live with. Anyway guys, hopefully you liked the comparison. We're going to have a Moon Knight video, and then we might do a Sam Wilson comparison maybe, I don't know. If I do it, I do it. If not, I don't. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.